Dear friends, this is People's Advocate Srimannarayana Malala. Today I came to of you to discuss about Forex and its risk exposure. Mainly, what I want to talk to you because of the foreign exchange rates, time to time, our contracts, deliverable contracts, this and stuff will impact. Because of that, how you should minimize the risk to handle that. This is Advocate Srimannarayana Malala is going to talk and present some calculations in front of you, my dear friends. During our discussion, dear friends, first we are going to solve one question. Based on that, one step by step, you will understand. See, dear friends, first you understand this problem and then we do solution to other problems. This problem, see, 1st September 2020, XYZ Limited, a laptop manufacturer, imported a particular type of the memory chips from SKH Semiconductor of the South Korea. The payment is due in 1 month from the date of invoice. 1,190 million South Korean SKW following the spot exchange rates quoted in two different markets. Two different markets, USD INR in Mumbai and New York, USD SKW. Since hedging foreign exchange risk was part of company strategic policy and no contract for hedging in SKW was available at any inshore market, it approached an offshore non-deliverable forward NDF market for hedging the same risk. In the NDF market, dealer quoted 1 month USD SKW at 1,190 and 1,190.5 for notional amount of USD 10 lakh to be settled at reference rate declared by the Bank of Korean after 1 month. 1st March 2020, the dealer agreed SKW 1,185 USD as rate for settle, and on the same day the spot rates in the above market were as follows: USD INR Mumbai this much, US SKW New York this much. Analyze the positions of the company under each of the following cases. Compare with the spot position on 1st February. Do nothing, opting for NDFC contract. Note both SKW rate and final payment to be captured to be rounded off up to 4 decimals. Now, this is the question we do answer now. Just 5 minutes. Friends, sorry for your disturbance. Marikanda, you joined, ah? టైం ఏమో రన్ను పరిగెడుతున్నది ఎవడ గంట మళ్ళీ ఎఫ్ఆర్ స్టార్ట్ చేయాల్సిందే. Wait, friends, just have water and come back. Dear friends, what I'm going to speak here regarding to forex, how we are going to deal. Dear friends,
𝒜𝒹𝓋𝑜𝒸𝒃 கம்பெனிலிருந்து பேசுகிறோம். வீட்டில் இருந்தபடியே மாதம் 30,000 50,000 வரை சம்பாதிக்கிற ஒரு அரிய வாய்ப்பை எங்கள் நிறுவனம் வழங்குகிறது. 𝒜𝒹𝓋𝑜𝒸𝒃 டின்னர் பிளேட் டிஸ்கவுண்ட்.
friends, let's come back to discussion. It's subject to matter of the advanced financial management. The topic name is forex. First of all, why forex? What forex? And what we are going to talk about forex. Just 1 minute. Friends, దేవుడా Hi friends, this is People's Advocate Srimannarayana Malila. Hi friends, good morning. Good morning to everyone. And today my topic is Forex. I'm talking about the Forex. I'm going to solve the Forex question. First, let us understand the question perfectly and then we can solve very comfortably regarding to our subject matter of the Forex problem. Let us discuss, my dear friends. The question is this one. First is February 2020, XYZ Limited, a laptop manufacturer, imported a particular type of the memory chips from the SKH Semiconductor South Korea. The payment is due in 1 month from the date of invoice amounting to 1,190 million. South Korean SKW, following the spot exchange rates on 1st February, are quoted in two different markets. One is USD INR, he given, USD SKW given. Since hedging foreign exchange risk was part of the company's strategic policy and no contract for hedging in SKW was available in any shore market, it approached to an shore in non-deliverable forward market for hedging the same risk. In NDF market, dealer quoted 1 month USD SKW at 190 bar 19199.50 for notional amount of USD. 1 lakh to be settled at reference rate declared by Bank of Korea. After 1 month, 1st March 2020, the dealer agreed SKW 1185 USD as the rate for settlement, and the same day the spot rate in the above markets were as follow: USD INR, USD SKW. See, friends, first you understand the problem, and then the moment you understand the problem, it's very easy. Dear friends, the first you understand the problem, the moment you understand the problem, solving is very easy, my friends. So let us go for the solving the question step by step. So first you understand the question. What happened? Question you understood. See, the moment you perfectly understand the question, this is nothing but very, 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 very easy. Manikanta, you are there, right? Mr. Manikanta, Manikanta, you are there. You want theory explain? You want theory explain, Mr. Manikanta? Okay. See, Manikanta, if you are entering, dealing any contract, there will be forex. See, you want theory, right? Stop the video and then I'll explain the theory first. And then I go for question. See, my dear friend, you basically understand regarding to forex part, what will happen, do you know? Yeah, yeah. Yes, yes, my friend, I'm explaining. Surely. Manikant has questioned me, has raised me one question. He asked a question, explain about me first forex. Yes. My dear Manikanta, now the country was dealing the forex transactions globally, right? The moment you are dealing the contracts at the foreign, I mean at the globally, Sometimes today you are entering into a contract. Today, exchange rate, for example, 1 lakh US dollar, you want to pay today. How much? How much today? Exchange rate? Maybe 80 rupees. 1 lakh US dollar into 80 means 80 lakhs came. But whereas after 1 month, how the situation you don't know. And sometimes, hello, I'm busy, busy, please, please. I'm in the classroom, please. Switch off phone, please, sorry. Dear friends, why we are calculating forex risk and its exposure? Today, US dollar is price is like this. Tomorrow something. Day after tomorrow something. So the day by day, due to market factors, market changes globally, and government policies, in various factors, the price is going come and down, come and down, come and down. Sometimes you are into another foreign currency, you are going to deal with another foreign currency. But always think about there will be two currencies. One is home currency, another one is foreign currency. Don't think that home currency is Indian currency. For example, I'm a Britisher, I'm going to entering with the contract with the US company, then my home currency is pound. Sometimes I'm from some other country and I'm going to deal with some other foreign currency, then always I should see where transactions begin and one. Then we need to see what is bid rate, what is ask rate. Bid rate always selling rate. Ask rate always purchase rate. You are going to, you have 1 lakh dollar, you are going to sell to the bank. Now it is a bid rate. When you want 1 lakh INR or USD, you are going to take from the bank. You have INR, you are going to sell, bank is going to buy. Otherwise, you need dollar, so that you have 1 lakh rupees with you. You are going to ask the bank, I want dollar. So always bid and ask, think from the banker point of view. You are going to sell, banker is buying. Then bank is using bid rate. When you want dollar, bank is selling. Then bank is going to show ask. For me bid, for you ask. For you ask, for me bid. Manikanta, you carefully observe what I am going to tell you. This forex issue came up because of the market trends rates going up, coming down. In order to minimize the risk in future, to escape from the risk of the currency risk, I'm going to enter with the contract with the banker today, or do a strategic decision, borrow the money from the bank and then paying over there, like such wise. Now you see this transaction, you will understand clearly what is the background of the transaction, based on the background of the transaction in order to minimize the risk management of the currency risk, what steps we are going to follow, you will understand. Okay, friend, Mr. Manikanta, let us go forward. Let us go to discuss. First, we'll understand the question, and then in every question, whatever the requirement of theory, I'll explain to you. Okay, friend, let's go. Let's go back to discussion. Yes, let's go back. See, you understand the question here. What happened? First February 2020, XYZ Limited is a laptop manufacturer. Okay, understood? So XYZ Limited, where it is in India. What they're doing? They're manufacturing of a imported a particular type of the memory chip from semiconductor of the South Korea. The payment due is 1 month from the date of invoice amounting 1,190 million South Korean. Now, dear friend, you tell me what I'm going to do. I need to pay 1,190 million of South Korean. But today, what exchange rate for me? For example, South Korea, I'm going to pay what I'm going to pay. I have INR, but South Korea, they need dollar. I'm going to pay. See, first, you understand, my dear friends, there are three currencies. One is INR, it was my home currency. But whereas I'm going to pay South Korea, what I need to pay? SKW, South Korean currency. How much I need to pay? Around 1,190 millions I need to pay. So due date came up. Now, due is 1 month from the date of invoice. For example, the 1st of February, what I did, I entered into the contract. Now, my dear friend, tell me what is my due date? My due date is 20th February is 28 days. March 2nd is my due date. So now I need to go and pay March 2nd by 1,190 million of South Korean won. But as of today, if I sell to my INR, if I want to buy dollar, the banker is asking bid rate is 75, ask rate is 75.5. For example, I want to buy a dollar from bank. Bank is asking, ask rate is 75.5. For example, if I want to buy SKW from the bank, they're asking 1,190.75 per SKW. Now you tell me, can I enter into contract today as a hedge to protect my risk from future? But it is a non-deliverable forward contract. But today I am entering into a contract to protect that, save the risk from the banker. What steps do we need to follow to minimize the risk of the currency fluctuation? So that since hedging of the foreign exchange risk was a part of the company, a strategic policy, and no contract for hedging in SKW was available at any shore market. It approached an offshore non-deliverable forward market for hedging the same risk. In NDF market, dealer quoted 1 month USD to SKW was bid rate is 1,190, whereas ask rate is 1,190.50. For a notional amount of USD 1 lakh to be settled at reference declared by the Bank of Korea after 1 month. The dealer agreed SKW 1,185 USD as a rate settlement on the same day of the spot rate. The above market were as follows. For example, in NDF market, dealer quoted 1 month. What is bank is going to tell? For example, if I want to pay after 1 month to settle your contract, but today you need to pay 1,190.5 for notional amount of the USD to settle 1 lakh with reference to declared by the Bank of Korea after 1 month. The dealer is agreed for 1,185 rate for settlement on the same day of the shop. Rates in the above market or as follow. Friends, if I am going to pay banker today 1,185, if in future the rate was increased, decreased, I don't mind because I'm already hedged with the contract with the bank. The banker is going to face that whatever currency risk fluctuation. So that friends, now we'll solve this question and then I'm going to discuss with you perfectly. Oh, still now I'm not sure question. Yo. Friends, you didn't see still now question. Manikanta is good understanding. Now see this question. I shared question no. Dear friends, now I'm going to solve the question answer. And let us go for solve this question. Answer is, and during the discussion at any point of time, if you have a doubt, my dear friend, you please call me back through WhatsApp number or mail ID or mobile number or through the chat. So we are going to solve this problem. Let us go to solve this problem. My dear friend, first you tell me whether you understand the question or not. See, here you need to understand what are the currencies you have, what are the currencies you need to pay. You need to understand so that answer will be easy. My dear friends, the rates have been interpreted. One is INR to USD, one is South Korean won divided by USD, bar USD, as per current exchange rates. As an, for example, if I calculate it today, what is my outflow? You need to understand. Known component is 11,900 lakhs of the South Korean won. If I want INR, how much if I sell to bank 11,900 South Korean wons, how much INR I am going to get? But here, what they given? They given three currencies. What are those? Dear friend, you understand the question. They given USD to INR, USD to South Korean, but direct quotation they are not given. What? I have a South Korean 11,190 million of South Korean wons I have. This is my home currency. Now I want INR. Why? Because in the 1st February 2020, XYZ Limited is a laptop manufacturer imported a particular type of the memory chip from the where? From South Korean semiconductor or South Korea. The payment is due in 1 month from the date of invoicing amount to 1,190 million of the South Korean. My dear friend, you clearly understand that how much money you are going to pay to the South Korean company, you should know. What is that money? 1,190 million of South Korean won I have to pay to South Korean company. For what purpose? I imported a laptop manufacturer imported particular type of memory chip. For this memory chips, when I imported my memory chip, 1st February 2020, I imported these many chips. For this, I have to pay. Sorry, I'm in busy of meeting. You call me back later. Bye bye. See, my dear friend, you understand perfectly the question. You never forget answer. The thing is here, I'm a Indian company. I want to pay 1,190 of million of South Korean. If I want to pay 1,190 South million Korean, how much INR I have to require to pay South Korean won? For that, if I want to compute directly, they didn't give directly quotation. They give an indirect quotation. As and today in market, one South Korean 1,190.75 rupees if I give, I will get $1. But whereas in INR, if I give one INR 75 rupees, 75.5 rupees if I give to the bank, banker will give $1. And but whereas if I give 1,190.75 South Koreans, if I give to the bank, banker will give $1. So they give an indirect quoto. Now I need to bring into the direct quoto. Understand, my friends? Understood or not understood? See, first, I want to pay South Korean won, abba. I want to pay what? South Korean won I have to pay. Friends, you understand? I have to pay South Korean won. But whereas, my dear friends, you're understanding? I have to pay South Korean won. But what is in my pocket? What is in my pocket? In my pocket, as a being Indian company, I should have a Indian currency only. But I don't know how much Indian currency is required to settle that contract 1,190 million of the South Korean. But if I go for the in the market sector, but if I want 1001, for example, if I want 1190.75 South Korean, I need to give $1. If I give $1, they will give 1190.75. See, for example, today I want to pay 1190 million of the South Korean. See, 1190 million of South Korean means how much? 1190 into 10 lakhs. How much? Divided by 1 lakh I put. 11,900 lakhs of the South Korean won I need to pay today. But in the market, if I want to pay 11,900 South Korean won, how much INR I need? That information I don't have. But I have the information. If 11,900 South Korean to buy, how many dollars I need to pay? Divided by 1190.75. If I give 9.9 lakhs dollar, I give, they're ready to, if I give 1.9, $9.9 if I give, then 11,090 millions of the South Korean, 11,900 South Korean will come if I pay 9.9 lakhs of the dollars. But if I want to 9.9 lakh dollars, how much I need to pay? I need to pay into 75.5. I need to pay 754 lakhs of INR I need to pay. This is what as of today. So that first we need to formulate the problem. Indirect quota we need to bring into the direct quota. And then if I pay today, what risk is happening? If I pay later, what will happen? If I enter with the bank is what asking the rate. So all these we'll see. So because of this issue, since hedging foreign exchange risk was a part of the company's strategic policy, and no contract for hedging in SKW, South Korean won, was available in any of the shore market. Now, it approached an offshore non-deliverable forward market for hedging the same risk. In NDF market, dealer is quoted for 1 month. What he is telling, for 1 month to sell one SKW, I need for $1. I can give only 1,190.5 of SKW only. That's what they're telling. For notional amount of USD 1 lakh. If I give 1 lakh dollar, if I give 1 lakh dollar, how many South Korean won will come? 1 lakh into 1,190.5 divided by 1 lakh. If I give 1 lakh dollar, I'm going to get it 1190.5 lakhs of South Korean won I will get. But whereas after 1 month, that's called 1st March 2020, the dealer agreed at SKW for 1185. It means what? If I give $1, I will get 1185. Then $1 lakh, $1 lakh into 1185. So 11 crore 85 lakhs. If I give $1 lakh, they will give 11 lakh 11 uh, 11 crore 85 lakhs. So that I need to understand the market factors, whether I need to enter with the edging contract or not. So that now we are going to solve the problem, my dear friends. Now you will understand the better manner when I am solving the answer. Let's come back to discussion to our subject matter of. Let's come back. Answer is, let's go for discussion, my dear friend. Now, friends, here known component is known currency is equal to 11,900 lakhs of SKW, South Korean won. Unknown currency is INR. Hence, INR is equal to known currency 11,900, no, SKW, known currency SKW into known currency SKW into INR divided by SKW we need. But if you see, do you have INR divided by SKW contract? No. Now I will expand that INR is equal to SKW into INR divided by USD and INR divided by USD divided by SKW. This information I have, my friends. Now INR is equal to SKW how much? 11,900 lakhs. 11,900 lakhs into INR divided by USD. INR divided by USD. How much is there? INR divided by USD. Because we want to హలో చెప్పన్నా చెప్పన్నా. పర్లేదు నాన్న, బిజీగా ఉన్నా, నువ్వు ఇంపార్టెంట్ పర్సన్ అన్నా మాకు. చెప్పన్నా. చెప్పన్నా. ఆ, ఆ. హైకోర్టుకా? ఈ మధ్యలో అంటే ఈ ఫ్రైడే కెల్లంపల్లి వస్తున్నానన్నా. మా మదర్ నా డ్రాప్ చేసి ఎమ్మటే వెళ్ళిపోవడానికి టికెట్లు బుక్ చేసుకున్నా. వాళ్ళన్నా కుదిరితే హైకోర్టుకి వెళ్ళొస్తా. హైకోర్టులో అది పరిస్థితి. ఇంకేముంది, ఎలక్షన్స్ ఏమో అది జనవరిలో ఉంటుంది ఎలక్షన్. బార్ కౌన్సిల్ ఎలక్షన్ ఉన్నాయి. ఆహా, బార్ కౌన్సిల్ ఎలక్షన్స్ ఉన్నాయి, అప్పుడు వచ్చి ఓటేయాలి. మొన్న జరిగింది బార్ అసోసియేషన్, ఇప్పుడు బార్ కౌన్సిల్. అంటే బార్ అసోసియేషన్ లో పవర్ ఉండదు, బార్ కౌన్సిల్ లో పవర్ ఉంటుంది. పవర్స్ ఉంటాయి. చెప్పన్నా. 2 వీక్స్ అయిపోయిందా, ఇంకా అవ్వలేదా? మరి అయితే వెయిట్ చేయనా, వాళ్ళు కౌంటర్ ఫైల్ చేయాలి ఇంకా. అందుకనే. ఉమ్, ఉమ్, ఉమ్. అంటే నైట్ నైట్ మెసేజ్ వచ్చింది, నీకు రావట్లేదు మెసేజ్? ఆయనకు వచ్చింది. ఇప్పుడు నాది ఉంది కేసు, నాకు రాత్రి 10 గంటలకల్లా వచ్చింది మెసేజ్ మరుసటి రోజు. అంటే ఆ, మామూలుగా అయితే 8, 9 గంటలు రావాలి, ఇది 10 పడుతుంది, 10 మన 10 గంటలకు వచ్చింది మెసేజ్. ఉమ్, ఉమ్. ఏం ఉండదన్నా, ఆడ రిజిస్టర్ ఉంటాడు, ఆ గాడికి వెళ్ళి మాట్లాడితే ఈజీగా వేస్తాడు లిస్ట్. అది పెద్ద విషయం కాదు. ఇప్పుడు నా కేసు ఊరకనే వేస్తాను, నేను ఒక మాట చేసి చాలు తప్పని వేసేస్తాడు అంతే. ఓ, ఆడ చాలా ఉంటాయి, మనం ఒక మాటే. అదే నువ్వు వెళ్ళి చెప్పినా సరే, సార్ నాది మొన్న వచ్చింది సార్ ఐటమ్, ఇంకా రాలేదు సార్, కైండ్లీ డూ నీడ్ఫుల్ అంటే అమ్మటే చేస్తారు, అయిపోయి. అంతేగాని దానికి ఒక పెద్ద చరిత్ర ఏం లేదన్న. ఇప్పుడు మరి నాది ఎట్లా ఇస్తారు? మా వాడు ఏం లేదు, జస్ట్ వాళ్ళకి చాలా కేసులు చూసుకుంటా సార్, పలానా కేసు ఇంకా రాలేదు సార్, ఒక మాట చేస్తే అమ్మటే ఇచ్చేసాడు, అయిపోయింది. అంతే, అయిపోయా. ఆ, పోతే వేస్తానన్న, పోతానన్న, ఏమన్నా. ఓకే అన్న, ఓకే అన్న. ఉమ్, ఉమ్, ఆ, ఆ. ఆన్లైన్ అసలు వాళ్ళు వింటం లేదన్న సరిగ్గా, అది తలనొప్పి అయిపోయింది ఆన్లైన్లో. ఆ, ఉమ్. ఎంత? చాలా తక్కువ అంటే తక్కువ అన్న, చాలా ఎక్కువ అని చెప్పిన ఆయనకు నువ్వు, పాపులర్ అని చెప్పి. అది చాలా పాపులర్ అని చెప్పి కదా అన్న ఆయన, పాపులర్ తక్కువ ఎందుకుంటే. ఉమ్, 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 ఉమ్. ఎంత ఉంటుందమ్మా ఏజ్ ఆయనకి? 55 ఉండి అంతేనా? అయ్యయ్యో, 55 అంటే రోజు కూడా చేయాలన్నా. గవర్నమెంట్ లీడర్ అన్న, నేను చూసా కానీ. ఆ, ఇప్పుడు గవర్నమెంట్ లీడర్ కదా, ఒకప్పుడు గవర్నమెంట్ లీడర్ రావా. ఆ, అందువల్ల. లేకపోతే అంత సీన్ లేదు, 8 మాటలు కదన్నా. ఉమ్, అంతే. ఆహా, అప్పుడు చేసిందని గవర్నమెంట్ మీద చేసి ఉంటది అన్ని కేసులు. గవర్నమెంట్‌కి ఇప్పుడు చేసే ప్రైవేటే. హ్మ్. అంతే. లాగుద్దాం, లాగుద్దాం. మనం కూడా పెట్టాలి. ఏపీ హైకోర్టు అమరావతి ఆపోజిట్ ఆఫీస్ పెట్టి లాగుదాం. ఇదే వ్యాపారం లాగిద్దాం. హ్మ్. ఆ! లేకపోతే వర్మతో మాట చెప్పన్నా డబ్బులు గిబ్బులు ఏం అవసరం లేదులే గాని. చెప్పు. మన పేరు చెప్పు. ఏమో అది పెద్ద విషయం కాదన్నా. దానికి 2000 అవసరం లేదు. ఊరకట్ట చెప్పడానికి 2000 ఎందుకాడ అంత సీన్ లేదు దానికి. 2000 నీకు అంతగా నీకు కావాలనుకుంటే నువ్వే వెళ్ళి రావు సరిపోయింది. పిటిషనర్ నువ్వు కాబట్టి. వెళ్ళి ఆ కౌంటర్ దగ్గర ఆయన ఉంటాడు. ఆయన కాడికి వెళ్ళి ఇది అడ్మినిస్ట్రేటివ్ ఆఫీస్ ఉంటుంది. పిటిషన్స్ది. ఆడికి వెళ్ళి ఒక మాట చెప్పితే సరిపోతుంది అంతే. అంతే అంతే. నువ్వు పిటిషనర్ కాబట్టి అలౌ చేస్తావు లోపల కూడా ఇబ్బంది లేదు. ఎవరన్నా పోలీస్ దగ్గర ఉంటాయి కదా నా ప్రూఫ్ లేదో ఒకటి అడిగితే చెప్పు నేను పిటిషనర్ రా బాబు అని చెప్పు పోలీసు వాళ్ళకి లోపలికి. ఆడ ఏం లేదు వాడికి వెళ్ళి ఆ రూమ్ కనుక్కోవడమే. ఆ రూమ్ కనుక్కుంటే నీకు ఈజీ అయిపోయింది. ఆ రూమ్కి వెళ్ళి ఒక 5 నిమిషాలు నిలబడితే సార్ పలానా నంబర్ సార్ ఇంకా రాలేదు సార్ అంటే అయిపోయింది. ఓకేనమ్మా వేస్తాం పోమ్మా అంటే అయిపోయింది. ఎప్పుడు ఏమంటాను కూడా అడుగుతున్నా ఓకే నెక్స్ట్ వీక్ లేదా క్లర్క్ని పట్టుకుని అయిపోయింది. అంటే జడ్జి క్లర్క్ వేరు, ఈ రోస్టర్ అదే ఈ లిస్టింగ్ చేసే బెంచ్ అది ఉంటుంది అది వేరు, లిస్టింగ్ చేసే ఆఫీస్ వేరు. అదే దాన్ని ఏమంటారు, మాస్టర్ కోర్ట్ మాస్టర్. కోర్ట్ మాస్టర్లో కడికి వెళ్తే నీకు ఈజీగా అర్థం. జడ్జి గారికి ఉండే క్లర్క్ చెప్పినా వాడు చేపిస్తాడు. లేదా కోర్టు మాస్టర్ కాడికి వెళ్ళి సార్ నాది ఇంకా ఉండలేదు సార్ ఇలా అయింది సార్ అంటే ఆయన చూసేసి మరి నెక్స్ట్ 2 రోజులు 3 రోజులు 4 రోజులు ఇచ్చేస్తాను అలాంటి డేట్ ఇస్తాను. వాళ్ళ సిస్టమ్లో అప్డేట్ చేస్తారన్నా. ఇవ్వలేదా? ఇస్తే వాళ్ళు మర్చిపోయాను చేయరు. మళ్ళీ లిస్ట్ అవి అయితే. చూసుకో. ఆయన 2 వీక్స్ టైం అడిగితే ఆయన 2 వీక్స్ ఇస్తే మళ్ళీ ముందుకు తీసుకొస్తే మళ్ళీ ఆయన అలా ఫీల్ అవుతాడు. అంటుంటావా? ఇలా అంటే ఒక్కోసారి ఆయన గుర్తుంటాయి కదా పలానా కేసు వాళ్ళు టైం ఇప్పించారు కదా ఇట్లా వచ్చింది. అబ్బా. ఉమ్. ఉమ్. ఓకే అమ్మా. ఉమ్. సరిపోయింది. అవునవును. ఇంకేదనా? ఉమ్. అన్నా శుక్రవారం వస్తున్నాను అన్న తెల్లంతా. మళ్ళీ మస్ట్ రోజు ఫుల్గా వర్క్ ఉంది. ఇక్కడ 2 3 కేసులు ఫైల్ చేయాలన్నా హైకోర్టులో. మద్రాస్ హైకోర్టులో 2 3 కేసులు వచ్చున్నాయి ఫైల్ చేయాల్సింది ట్యాక్స్ కేసు. అంటావా? దాన్ని ఏముందలన్నా ఒక్కోసారి అంటే ఒక్కోసారి వాళ్ళు కుదిరితే ఎన్నో వస్తాయి, వాళ్ళు కుదిరితే రావు. అంతే. ఏం లేదు అంతే 20 రూపాయలు. వాళ్ళు రావద్దు అట్టయితే ఎక్కువ మంది రారనా. ఏదో నార్మల్గా వెళ్ళిపోతా ఉంటే వస్తుంటే రారు. సరే ఓకే అన్న అయితే. ఓకే బాయ్ అన్న. అయ్యో ఫ్రెండ్స్ వెయిట్ చేస్తారా? నోబడి వెయిటింగా? సరే. సి ఇప్పుడు 1900 SKW ఇంటూ ask rate buy rate. That's what important. Here, what we are going to do with the denominated currency? What is here denominated currency? Denominated currency is South Korean won. What we are going to do South Korean currency? We need to buy South Korean currency in order to pay South Korean company, right? Usually you have INR. If you give INR to the bank, banker is going to sell South Korean won. Then this South Korean won, you can pay that company. This is the process, right? So then you need to draft here SKW into ask rate, because I am going to buy, banker is going to sell. Ask into INR divided by USD into USD divided by SKW. This is what going to be happen, my dear friends. This is what going to be happen. So that I comes to know how much INR is required to buy to pay 11,900 lakhs of the South Korean won. If I want to pay 11,900 South Korean won to South Korean company, how much INR required to pay the bank? Banker is going to do what? Sell. What I am going to do? I am going to buy. So the banker always tell ask rate, right? So now what is the ask rate here? 11,190 is the bid rate, 1,190.75 is the ask rate, and thereafter USD divided by SKW. But here information available by SKW by USD. This is what the right currency. So if I give $1, I'm going to get 1,188.5 South Korean currency. So that now INR is equal SKW how much? 11,900 into ask INR divided by USD I want. But they given USD divided by INR. Then 1 divided by INR divided by USD. 75.5 is the banker is going to sell 75.5. Okay, and I asked USD divided by SKW, but in question they are given USD divided by SKW. If I want USD by SKW, that is called 1 divided by USD divided by SKW. So USD divided by SKW how much? 1000 USD divided by SKW. Sell rate actually 1190.75. USD to SKW sell rate is 1900. If I want to now 1 by ask is equal to bid rate. What happened here? USD divided by SKW, I want USD divided by SKW, I want USD divided by SKW, I want. Now, see friends, the rates are interpreted here like this. The given rates are INR divided by INR bar USD, SKW bar USD. So, sell rate, ask rate I taken INR divided by USD. I have the information I taken. But whereas SKW by USD I want the rate which is ask rate 1190.75. Dear friends, the note points given rates are interpreted like INR divided by INR bar USD and SKW bar USD. These are the bid and ask rate they given. Bid and ask rate they given. So 75 bar 75.5. Whereas 1190 bar 1190.75. So these rates they given, my dear friend. Now I want USD divided by SKW. But whereas my ask rate is 1190.75, whereas ask rate is equal to 1 by bid. That's what I'm going to interpret here. That's why I'm going to put here 1 divided by 1190 point 1190. Dear friends, are you understood? If I have a direct quoto is ask rate, if I have indirect quoto ask rate, I want to bring it as a bid, that's called 1 by bid. Bid is equal to 1 by ask is equal to 1 by bid. What I want to hear note points, ask is equal to 1 by bid, 1 by bid, whereas bid is equal to 1 by ask. This is the interpretation, my dear friends. So that here I used, instead of 1190.75 ask rate, I used as a bid rate because I need USD divided by SKW. But whereas available data is SKW by USD. According to SKW by USD, ask rate is 190.75. But I want direct quote USD by SKW. That's why I interpret as ask is equal to 1 by bid. Then 1 by bid is equal to 1190. This is what I will get, my dear friends. Now, this is what will happen. This will become, if you put this is what happened, my dear friends. What happened? G code. Sorry. This is what happened, my dear friends. I want 754.46 if I interpreted properly. I want 755 lakhs of INR to buy 11,900 South Korean won from bank. If I want to buy 11,900 lakhs of the South Korean won, I need to give the bank 755 lakhs of INR as on today. As on today, outflow. So outflow as on today. Today means what? 1st February. 1st February. Okay, friends. Now 1st February 2020. Now, for example, if I'm going to outflow on March 1, if my outflow, if my outflow, if my outflow, if my outflow is March 1, then data is like this below. Come down, friends. Here, what we could answer same as this, but the rates we need to take as on 1st March data. Let's go for 1st March data. We'll see the rates. Dear friends, the 1st March, data is like us. Let's see. The 1st March data is like this. USD divided by INR, SQW like this, like this. Let's go for same. The data flow will not change. Same here also. But here 11,090 into ask INR divided by USD. Ask INR divided by USD. 75.5. 75.5. No doubt. 75.5 into, let's come for discussion here. I want SKW USD divided. See, this is the SKW by USD. Okay. Now SKW by USD how much? Ask rate 1188.5. But how I need information? USD divided by SKW. Then what will come here? 1 by bid rate will come. 1 by bid rate how much? 1188 into 1 divided by 1088, 1188, 1188, 1188. Are we phone? సార్ నమస్తే సార్. బాగున్నాను సార్. ఎనీ హైకోర్టు దగ్గర మెసేజ్ వచ్చిందా సార్? కొంచెం అలర్ట్గా ఉండండి. వస్తే మట్టి చెప్పండి, మర్చిపోకుండా. నేను ఫ్రైడే ఆంధ్ర వెళ్తున్నాను. ఏపీ హైకోర్టుకి వెళ్తున్నాను ఫ్రైడే. రిటర్న్ బై మండే ఐ విల్ బి అవైలబుల్ సార్. ఇదేంటి సార్, ఎట్లయితే ఎలా సార్? ఓకే. సార్ ఓకే సార్. ఇప్పుడు మనకి ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ ఆయన లేదా వాళ్ళ ఇంటికి వెళ్ళండి సార్. ఇంటికి వెళ్ళి మాట్లాడి ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ తీసుకోండి సార్. మనం సబ్మిట్ చేసేద్దాం. కాదు సార్, ఇప్పుడు సబ్మిట్ చేయకపోతే మనకి ఎంత హెడేక్ అని తెలుసు కదా. సబ్మిట్ చేయకపోతే వాడు ఏమనుకుంటాడు? కాదు సార్, మనం సబ్మిట్ చేయకపోతే వాడు డీమ్డ్ కన్క్లూజివ్ ఎవిడెన్స్ గా తీసుకుంటాడు. అప్పుడు మనకి ఇబ్బంది కదా. ఇప్పుడు ఎంతకాలం సార్ మళ్ళీ మాట్లాడండి సార్. ఏదైనా బిజీలో ఉన్నాడేమో. ఇప్పుడు పని మంది, మనం ఎట్టో ఒకట ఆ, ఆ, ఆ. ఓకే ఓకే. ఆ. ఉమ్. 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 ఇప్పుడు సరే సార్, ఇప్పుడు మనం ఇంతకాలం మనల్ని వెయిట్ చేయించాడు కదా, ఇంకొంచెం పేషెన్సీగా ఆయన దగ్గర ఇంటికి వెళ్ళి మాట్లాడి నైస్గా కావాలంటే ఒకసారి నంబర్ నాకు ఇవ్వండి సార్, నేను మాట్లాడతాను. ఆ, ఏమైంది నంబర్ మనం కాదు సార్, ఇప్పుడు నేనే అడ్వకేట్ని కదా, నేనేమి వేరే మనిషిని కాదు కదా, మామూలు ఫ్రెండ్లీగా మాట్లాడతాం. ఆ, ఆ, ఆ. సరే. సరే సరే సార్, సరే సార్. అంటే నేను అనేది ఏంటంటే, ఇప్పుడు మనల్ని ఎలాగో ఇంతసేపు వెయిట్ చేయించాడు కదా, ఏదో నైస్గా అడిగి ఆయన ఏదో ఆయన ఎఫర్ట్స్ అసలు ఏం ఇప్పుడు అసలు ఎఫర్ట్స్ పెట్టాడా లేదా? ఇప్పుడు ఇప్పుడు కాదు సార్, ఆయన ఎఫర్ట్స్ పెడితేనేమో ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ తీసుకుందాం. ఆయన అసలు డాక్యుమెంటే చూడలేదు అనుకో, ఇంక వేస్ట్ ఆయన కలవటం. ఇవాళ 27. మీకు తెలుసుగా 29th నేను ఇక్కడ ఉన్నట్లే తెలుసుగా సార్. నేను ఫ్రైడే వెళ్తున్నాను సార్. ఫ్రైడే అంటే 29th కదా సార్. సార్ సారీ సారీ సారీ, ఓకే 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 ఓకే, ఒక్క నిమిషం నేను డేట్ చూడండి. ఉండండి క్యాలెండర్లో. 31 సార్. 31 నేను మీకు అవైలబిలిటీలో ఉన్నాను. అది ఓకే. మీరు నంబర్ ఇస్తే కమిషనర్తో నేను మాట్లాడతాను సార్. ఒక్క నిమిషం ఇప్పుడు. ఆ? ఆ, సరే. ఉమ్. ఇప్పుడు కమిషనర్ తోట మనం అప్పుడు మేము మాట్లాడింది. అదే ఇంప్లిమెంట్ సార్ సార్. ఆడిటర్ తోట కదా, ఆడిటర్ తోటి మాట్లాడింది. అవును సార్. అవును సార్, అవును సార్, అవును సార్. సరే ఓకే సార్, సరే కానండి మీరు. ఆ, అందరు రిప్లై ఉంది కదా చూసుకొని, ఎంతో ఒక రోజు కూర్చుంటే అయిపోయింది మనం డెడికేట్గా చేస్తే, రేపు ఎప్పుడు వచ్చేస్తే నాకు మనం కూర్చొని చేసేద్దాం సార్. ఓకే సార్, బాయ్. $990 కాదు, 11,090. 900 నో, 11,900. $11,900 South Korean won. If I need to pay bank how much INR? 756.270, 756.27104 INR required to pay the bank to get the 11,900 lakhs of the South Korean wons. Now you tell me, is better to 1st February or better to by 1st March? The 1st February is a better because the difference difference is coming difference is coming is equal to 755 minus, dear friends, 1.27 lakhs of INR I need to pay additionally to get the 11,900 South Korean won from the bank. Why it happened? Because of currency fluctuation. So that it's better to enter with any contract to mitigate this, or am I ready to pay 755 lakhs by 1st February? If I have a money, I will pay. If I don't have a money, what to do? I need to borrow, right? If I borrow funds from the bank and paying that, what my bank interest is going? If my bank interest is going below 1.27 lakhs, it's okay for me to borrow the money. If my borrowing interest is more than 1.27 lakhs, it's not worthwhile to entering into a contract today with any bank. So that we'll see what good step we can do later. We'll discuss, dear friends, now. Let's go back. Now, whereas 1.27, if there is no hedging, I'm going to get exact this much loss minus this much loss I'm going to get, my dear friends. So that if I go for working out number 2, analysis of the non-deliverable forward contract. Under a forward contract, the delivery is normally made and hence settlement at the end of the contract happens by delivering the foreign currency. However, in case NDF, non-deliverable forward contract, the delivery will not happen and hence from analysis point of view it will be the same futures. It will involve profit or loss, non-deliverable forward contract position, and actual settlement will happen at the spot rate. Dear friends, note, will prepare the note for NDF settlement. Note 1, for NDF settlement, non-deliverable forward contract settlement Investor has entered into a notional contract. Investor has entered into a notional contract Minister Manikanta, you are there? Other people not yet joined. What is this? Guys, please join. Investor has entered into a notional contract for 10 lakh USD dollars. What is the question speaking, my dear friends? 10 lakh US dollars. In NDF market, we'll go for the discussion the question and then come back those so that you will understand the better position.
Incoming voice call from promotional call. నమస్కారం అండి నా పేరు పుష్కల నేను టాటా ప్లే నుంచి కాల్ చేస్తున్నా
Okay.
శ్రీమన్ గారేనా అండి మాట్లాడేది
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
హలో
Yes, ma'am.
శ్రీమన్ గారేనా అండి
Yes, ma'am. Yes, yes, yes.
ఓకే అండి టీవీ ఛానల్ ఆఫర్ లో ఉంది చెప్పడానికి కాల్ చేస్తున్నా అండి
Ma'am, don't disturb me. I'm in the court. I'm arguing before the judge. You're wasting my time. Don't disturb me. These kind of things you will call me now. Working hours. I'm in court. Don't call next time. What is this? Dear friends, if you see this part, in NDF market, a dealer quoted 1 month USD SKW at 1190 and bid rate 1190.5 ask rate for notional amount of USD 10 lakh to be settled at reference rate declared by the Bank of Korea. After 1 month, 1st March 2002, the dealer agreed for South Korean won 1185 per USD as at the rate for the settlement on the same day. The spot rates in the above market were as follows. Dear friends, for this, we would like to discuss this in like this manner. If investor has entered into a contract for US dollar 10 lakhs, US dollar 10 lakhs, we are planning to buy South Korean won. We are planning to buy South Korean won and hence we will be selling USD. We will be selling USD. Okay, now let's come for the discussion. Date, position, date, position, action, date, position, action, reference date, reference date, and the rate. Dear friends, the February 1, what is the position? Original position, original position. What actions to be take? Sell. We are going to sell means for the bank it is a bid rate. Hello, sir. Are you busy, sir? Where are you, sir? In Chennai or hometown, sir? Okay, sir. Whenever you're free, can you come to office just 5 minutes, sir? Firstly, I have to go and check the PAN card. Net center. Okay. Then only I will be trying to put up. No issue, sir. We can check here also. Maybe I can. You have that number, no token number. I can check here also. Okay. Evening I will come. Yeah, you come. We'll see what happened. Why it's not. We'll do, okay, sir. Right, today. Right. Thank you, sir. Friends, original position, what we are planning to do, we are going to sell. It means banker is going to buy. So that's called we are going to sell. It means bid rate will happen. What is the reference date? March 1. What is the rate? 1,190. 1,190. SKW bar USD 1,190. Okay, friends. Now in March 1, opposite position will plan. SITION, opposite position. Opposite position first buy. If I'm going to buy, banker is going to do what? Is going to sell. So that ask rate will apply. And March 1 is the reference date. Here, South Korean won divided by USD rate is, how much is showing? If you go to the contract, he is telling that I can agree for 1185. 1185. If you want to see this, friend, come here, see. In NDF market, dealer quoted 1 month USD SKW was, if today, if you want to me, I can sell USD 1190 at the rate of 1190. So banker will able to buy at 1190, able to sell at 1190.5. Whereas for the 10 lakh dollars, but ultimately banker after 1 month, 1st March 2020, the dealer agreed for to sell at, the banker is going to buy 1185 South Korean per USD. So that what's happened here? 1190 minus 1185 profit per USD, profit per USD is equal 5 SKW by USD 5 is coming. So the total profit is what will happen for $1 I have 5 rupees profit. If 10 lakh dollars is equal 5 into 10 lakhs, then 50 lakh SKW is my profit. This 50 lakhs SKW conversion profit into USD, conversion of profit, conversion of profit into USD, conversion of profit into USD. Now what will happen? 50,000 lakhs of the US South Korean currency, if I converted into USD, what is the USD rate? We'll see now. If I'm going to sell 50 lakhs South Korean currency, after 1 month, the dealer is agreed for $1 at 1185. Now I have a 50 lakhs SKW. Then how many dollars I will get? Like this. Friends, now is equal divided by, as agreed rate 1185, right? these many dollars using a settlement rate. Now come to the working note number 2. Working note number 2. Final payment. Final payment. Outflow on March 1st. Outflow on March 01 is outflow for 9,900 lakhs. Outflow for 11,900 lakhs. SKW, South Korean won. How much I need to pay? Working note number 1. 759. According to our information, how much? This is what, right? This much I need to pay. Whereas NDF profit, NDF profit, USD 4,219 into, if I'm going to sell, if I'm going to buy dollars, banker is going to ask rate. If I'm going to buy, the banker is going to ask rate 75.5 per dollar. Then usually how much I'll get? I will get INR 3,01853 I will get. Which equal 4,290 into 75.5. Yes. Absolutely, this much I'll get. So net cash outflow, cash outflow, net cash outflow is equal to 756.271 lakhs minus 3.1853 lakhs. So that then this is equal to 756.346, 753, 753.0347. Loss under NDF scenario, 754 minus 756. Loss under NDF scenario. Loss under NDF scenario. 754 equal minus 1.91. Since exchange loss is less, in case of NDF, same can be opted for. Decision DCISION. Since exchange EXCHANG, since exchange loss is less, since exchange loss is less, in case exchange loss is less in case, it's less in case of NDF, in case of NDF, same can be opted for. This is what question. Like this, many questions we are going to solve in the next class, my dear friends. Thank you, and all who are listening my class.